Hi everyone, the purpose of this video is to teach you a little bit about Kids A to Z and how it's used in the classroom. Currently, when you log on to www.kidsa-z.com, you are prompted to put in your teacher username, which will help your students find their class. So I'm just going to put mine in real quick. And when your students do that, it will save it, which is great. So the first time that they do it, every time after that, it will have your teacher name right here. And then if it's a different teacher, they can switch, and I'll show you back. They can X out of it, but for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to pick one student to show you what it looks like. There's two programs that our students access from Kids A to Z, which is Raz Kids and also HeadSprout. So I'm just going to pick CJ right now, and I put everybody's password the same for my students because we use the same one for Dreambox as well as Kids A to Z. It's just easy to remember, but students can set whichever one they want. You can set it. It's pretty simple. So this is the home screen. When you click it, there are the two planets. We have the HeadSprout planet and the Raz Kids planet. At the top here, we have whose login it is, the parent option, and then the logout option, which will take you back to the screen we just were, as well as the points that students have earned for their reading. In this area, the messages, teachers are able to leave messages for students such as, "You're doing a great job, keep it up," or "I really like how you read that," because there are options to record. And the star zone is the incentive program. Students can either choose to build a Raz rocket or a robot builder. And then the tokens and stars that they earn up here, they can use to buy different accessories, colors of things for their robot. You can see the eyes and the body and then the ears, all those good things. I'm not going to spend as tokens though, so we'll go back. So when they want to get out of that, they go back home. And then Raz Kids can be predetermined a book level for your student based on their guided reading level or whatever system you use. Here it shows all the levels of books that they have available. Currently, he has just started in my classroom, and he's a lower reader, so he's at the AA level. And this, obviously, he could click if he really wanted to an X level and see the text, but I don't think he would be prompted to do that. So on this page, they can listen to the story and then reread with the words. And as you can see, the text, let's see if it'll work. The text is very simple. It's animated as well, which is nice. It's nice that it highlights the words as they're reading. And it keeps going through the story. So I'll go back. And then they have the choice to read it themselves. Then when you get in the lower level of books, you can listen, read, and as well, in addition to all those, you can take a quiz on it, which helps their progress bar up here move them from one level to another. But if you want to set it so they can't do that, you pick the reading assignment, which is his level, and then he can only access the books that are that level. So he's not tempted to read other books that really wouldn't help him grow. So that is Raz Kids. Over here we have HeadSprout, which is the program that I'm really liking for the kindergarten right now. HeadSprout has an option for, in this area, the activities itself, and then once he progresses to a certain number of activities or episodes, over in this area, there will be a book room that appears with all the books he has mastered. So when he clicks HeadSprout, you can see here he starts on level 1. There's also some pre-typing and clicking options, so if students really don't know how to use a mouse or type, they can click through that and learn. Then it goes through, and I'll just show you a little bit of that. But what I really like about it is they wear their headphones and it asks them to say things out loud, and they actually do practice listening and saying what the computer is telling them to do. Plus, they love the characters in it, and they think that they're exciting.
Speed out loud activity. When you're asked to say something, speed up. Say it out loud. Oh no! It's 10 more words. Sam and Pete need help. They want the sentence. See the them. The first word they need is see.
So you would try to click which word is see.
That's not it. Click on see.
So obviously, if you click the wrong thing, it will reorganize the words.
The bright spot shows you where the word goes.
Obviously there.
Good.
So we
Now
got our word
click
go.
on the next word they need.
We have to try to move
Click
along
where
a
the
little bit.
goes. Good. Help Sam and Pete finish the sentence. See the them. Now click where them goes. Good. The sentence says, see the them. A sentence starts with a capital letter.
I'm not just going to go back, but you can see that the great thing about that program is it really does give them step by step. Another great aspect of this program is that parents who have given their email can request access to see how their students are doing, and then teachers can also see where students are. So for example, if I sign in, it will show my dashboard, and it shows who's earning a lot of stars and points. It shows how many hours certain students are participating in these activities, and you can go specifically to Raz Kids or to HeadSprout. So for the purpose of this, I'm going to show you HeadSprout, and it shows that the highest level that one of my students is at is a level 8, average is 5, and the lowest is 3. It shows how many people have read books. It shows what percentage of reading students are at, so most of them are at the early reading level. You can go through specifics and see how far they are at each episode. And then you can also, when they get to comprehension and strategy skills, see where they're at. For Raz Kids, it shows as well, show the dashboard real quick, where they are reading, what level that equates to. So right now, most of my students are at that AAC level, but I do have one that is advanced who's in between that D to J level. Once again, it shows the activity and it shows how far they are with it. It has when they take assessments and their skills. Now, if you click to your class roster, if you know that a student has been progressing, maybe they don't like Raz Kids, but you're having them do their work in actual readers and you're seeing them progress, you can go through and manually change their level as well so that they can pick up where they are. HeadSprout the same. For example, I have one ELL student, so I started him off at 1 and he's progressed, and then I had one reader who's higher, so I started him off a little higher as well. So hopefully this has kind of given you a glimpse of Kids A to Z, including Raz Kids and HeadSprout. Hopefully you might like this resource and want to use it in your classroom, and hopefully you've enjoyed